Hey, what's going on YouTube? Derek here, bringing you guys some weekend game finds from the flea market yesterday and today. All this came from the flea market except for one game. I've got 9 of them here for a couple different systems. And I'll just go in order because nothing's that rare that I got to save it till the end. But I got all these yesterday. Went to the flea market. We have 2 around here. This was at the one farther away yesterday. And a guy who I see there like weekly had a ton of PS3 games and really good titles, and they were only $5 a piece. So I bought 4 of them for $20, and I think I got a pretty good deal when you see what they are, and they're all complete and in excellent shape. The first one up is Heavy Rain. I've been wanting to play this game since it came out. They're all Black Label. I've been wanting to play this game since it came out. I finally can. I plan to stream it when I get a chance, so that'll be pretty cool. Complete. And then we got the Sly Collection, which has Sly Cooper 1, 2, and 3, which is awesome. I see now that I have this, though, I don't know if I'm going to bother to buy them for the PS2, because really this is superior, but we got the Sly Collection. Then we got the Ratchet and Clank Collection. This one's really dusty. This flea market's like in a dirt. It's all in dirt and dust, so they're really dusty. But we got the Ratchet and Clank Collection. This one, I watched a video to make sure, but I don't believe it had a manual. I think it just came with this Thieves in Time demo thing. And the last one is the Jak and Daxter Collection. And I've never played Jak and Daxter or Ratchet and Clank, so I'm very, very excited to give these a chance. And I will be streaming those for anybody who is following me on Twitch. So after that, didn't find anything else at the flea market. Went to the Goodwill outlet and I bought one game for it says $5.99. I just rounded up the change. It was $7, but that's probably about half the value of the game. And it's a PS1 game, which I never get to add to the collection, and that is Final Fantasy IX. And I was very glad to see, A, the case is not cracked. The case is in great shape. A little scratched, but I was very pleased to open it and see that all 4 of the discs are in here, and the manual. The disc is behind the manual. But I never find these cases in good condition, and it's really, really tough to find 4 disc cases because most of the games that have 4 discs are all the RPGs. But very cool. Very happy to get that. I'm gonna admit I've never really played Final Fantasy. I tried 7 and 10 like 7 years ago, and I didn't like them then, but I didn't like RPGs then, and I like them now. So I'll be streaming that as well whenever I get around to it. Then I went to the flea market this morning, dragged myself out of bed at 7 in the morning, and I went to bed at like 4. Very tired. I'm going to go take a nap, actually, after this video. But we got a couple games here. 4 games for 4 different systems. First game here, I spotted in the bottom of a box, and it's a guy that has had this box of games there for months. Hell, years, I think. They're all sun-faded to death. There's nothing good. But this one is not sun-faded, and it had to be because it was sitting at the bottom of the box. I just happened to see it out of the corner of my eye. It was only $2, but it's Tony Hawk's Underground 2 Remix for the PSP. I don't have a PSP yet, but I keep picking up games because I do love the PSP, and I need to get another one. That was very cool for $5. Then for $2. I'm sorry, $2 for that. $5 for an Xbox One game, another one. Geometry Wars 3 Dimensions Evolved. Very, very glad to get this. And speaking of $5 Xbox One games, I picked this up at the flea market last weekend, and it doesn't work. The disc is fine, but my Xbox One won't read it. I don't know if it's my Xbox or the game. But anyway, got to put this one in and see if it works, but glad to get that. And then I got one PS2 game and one Xbox game. Walked up to this guy, had like 3 stacks of Xbox games and a small stack of PS2 games. All really quality titles. But they're all $5 and up. So I put back a lot. I had a stack of like 7 of them that I was gonna buy, and I only bought 2. These were the only 2 worth paying $5 a piece for. Which I honestly thought he was gonna look at them and say 10 a piece for these, but he said $10 for both. But we got Evil Dead: A Fistful of Boomstick. Now I'm very glad I did not buy this at the beach like 2 months ago, because I passed on a copy at a thrift store for $7, and it was missing the manual. And I still almost bought it because that's a pretty good deal for this game. But I held out and got it for $5, and not only did I get it for $5, I got it complete and in great shape. And then for $5, an original Xbox game, which you'd never see me pick up because I only buy the exclusives for the Xbox, and B, I only buy the ones that I want, and there aren't a lot. But this one looked cool for $5, and it's House of the Dead 3. It's also a light gun supported game, which I don't think I've ever seen a light gun for the original Xbox. But what was that? 17 bucks, and then 27 yesterday. So $44 for those 9 games. Not too bad of a deal, and I will be streaming most of those. I'm currently streaming. I'm going to add this into the video. I'm currently streaming this fucker. I don't know if this made it in a video yet. I don't remember if I showed it with my PS TV. I don't know if I uploaded that video. But I bought this to test it, and boy, is this... it's a game. I'll leave it at that. If you want to check it out on my Twitch, it's very interesting. But that's it. That's everything for the weekend. Like I said, I'm really not trying to buy a whole lot because I'm going to too many games next month. But, it's hard to pass up a good deal. So, yeah, that's it, guys. And I will see you all later. I still have that other pickup video that needs to be uploaded. Maybe you'll get that this week. I'll see y'all later.